In 2021, I almost lost my business. And in 2016, I came very close to losing all of my friends. And quite honestly, that's because I had been blind to some of the things that I was doing and some of the ways I was showing up in the day-to-day. And this blind spot of mine almost cost me everything in my professional and personal life. And so in this video, I want to talk about what blind spots are, how to spot them, and why they could be the most destructive and silent killers for a lot of people that are just trying to live a good life. So imagine I draw like a big circle, and that circle and everything in it represents all knowledge in the universe. How much would you say you would know in that circle? Maybe like a dot? Personally, I would say like it would be like a pixel. It would be something completely negligible. But just for the sake of this example, let's draw out a good chunk of this, and let's call this area of knowledge in the universe the things that you know you know. This is stuff like, for example, I know how to drive. I know how to run a contracting business. I know how to price a bid. I know how to hire. I know how to market. I know how to put good Facebook ads. Now let's imagine another side to this circle, which is the stuff that you know you don't know. What are some examples of things that you know you don't know? For me, I know that I don't know how to fly a helicopter. Just can't do it. You don't want me there. I know that I don't know how to drive a boom lift. I used to know how to do it, but now I wouldn't be able to tell you specifically what each button would do. So take a second, like think about something like, quantum physics. I think there's a form of mathematics that is related with purely robotics. There's automa theory or something insane. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I know that I don't know. Now here's something fun. What do you think would be left in this circle? If there's stuff that you know, stuff that you don't know, what is left? I would argue the other stuff is stuff that you don't know you don't know. So tell me something that you don't know you don't know. I don't know. If you ask me, what is something I don't know, I'd say, I don't know. Now, some of you might say, well, no, Amber, like I know, I don't know that I don't know how to, run $1 billion company. But no, you actually know that you don't know that. But the fact that you spotted it is actually a signal that you understand that it's something that you don't understand. So I would argue that the rest of the circle is stuff that you don't know you don't know. That is something that is in your blind spot. Have you ever met somebody and you've ever asked yourself, man, like how are they so blind? How could they be so blind right now to this thing? Or they're behaving in a way that has you end up just kind of walking away from the reaction saying to yourself, like, how is this person so blind? So here's a photo of me when I was 17 years old. I was trying to become good at public speaking. I was really trying to make a name for myself, and I was young and ambitious, but I also had like a pretty unique childhood and situation being raised. So when I started seeing some success, if you met me when I was 17, you would just see somebody who was egotistical, arrogant, untrusting, and just like really proud. Like I always like kind of puff up my chest. And you would have seen this individual and been like, yeah, this guy, how can you be so blind? You're such an So when you looked at me, you would have said, wow, this guy is blind, because there's a lot of things in my blind spots. There are things and ways I was behaving in the world that I wasn't aware of. And so it really was like Michael Hawley, my first ever mentor, who invited me out to this like self-help seminar. And there was this leader on stage and they were telling stuff and they were giving people the opportunity to share. And I was just like, this is all like woo-woo nonsense. All you guys are soft. And I basically went on stage and gave like almost like a manifesto on why human beings should not be trusted and that all of you people are sheep. It was quite embarrassing. It was like a car crash. It's like you wanted to look away, but you couldn't. So part of my self-development journey was actually taking these things that are things that I didn't know and bringing it into things that I knew that I didn't know. Now that's related to my personal development. And there's a lot of things that of how you view the world that, we can talk about in a different video, but you can actually shift and start seeing the world in a different way by unlocking these things that are in your blind spot. I want to for a second, visualize why I truly believe in investing in yourself and you and why you should become smarter. This is self-development visualized. We're basically taking the things that you don't know that are blind spots, and then we're moving them into the stuff that you know you don't know. And then the stuff that you don't know, basically you were lacking that knowledge. You know there's a tool missing. Like for example, when I was first starting off, I would get absolutely overwhelmed with anxiety. Everything that I would do, I would be worried. What if this employee quits? What if this client doesn't get what they want? What if the material arrives late? I was just basically, so I knew I was stressed, but I didn't know how to handle it. I just thought this is just reality. This is part of the job. So that's an example of like things that I knew that I didn't know that were really affecting. So self-development and investing in yourself basically takes the stuff that you don't know, puts it into the realm of the stuff that you don't know. And then if you do your work, you can take these things that you don't know and move them into the realm of things that you know. Success leaves clues. So if you're watching anything like on TV, sports, NASCAR, golf, whatever, you'll notice people like Tiger Woods, the late, great Dale Earnhardt, Michael Jordan, all these people had coaches, people with experiences in the past, people who have gone through what the star is going through. And the biggest value I believe from, having good friends, having a good support network, having a coach is that they're able to point out these blind spots to you. And, I feel very, very blessed to be working in a community of, right now in our community, we have over 370 contractors that we're working with. And I feel truly blessed because a lot of these guys are very open and honest with me. And a lot of them, we do this work together and they come to a realization. It's like, wow, the divorce that I went through 4 years ago was actually because of this blind spot that I discovered from my business. And so you can start to really understand the patterns of your existence, things that you're doing that you don't know you're doing, that can help you get to that next level. And so all that is to say, the reason I'm making this video today is to say, hey, look, I'm going to put a real effort into trying to close that gap between these two things. I want to uncover as many blind spots as possible. If you're watching these videos, if you're in this channel, and I want to help you understand the things that you don't know. So right now, if you can go to the comment section, leave a comment. Let me know, what are things that you know that you don't know, that you're like, man, I tried looking this up online. It's all convoluted. It's all BS. Please, Amber, teach me how to do this. Explain this concept to me. Tell me why my employees keep quitting. Tell me why my pricing isn't where it needs to be. Tell me why I keep losing money to these marketing agencies, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So basically, if there's any topic, concept, or anything related to your contracting business that you want complete 10 out of 10 clarity, me and my team will be in the comment section looking for that. And if it means that if I don't know it, I'm going to do my best to read the books, talk to the people, and bring back the knowledge necessary. Because again, my goal is to be the best consultant in the contracting industry. If you have somebody on your team, an employee, a business partner, a subcontractor, who you feel like has been against personal development, who has not been interested in investing in themselves, send them this video. And if you've been sent this video and you're watching it and you disagree with anything I said, leave a comment. Let's have a conversation. So if you're watching this video, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And I'll see you in the next one.